All right, I think we are live. Okay, good evening, everyone. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know where you're joining from. Good evening. If you're live with me, let me just say hi to you. If you're live, let me know so that I can just say hi to you. It's been a very busy day for me, and literally, I just have to move from um I was working on an automation system, a chatbot that takes order on Instagram for one of the top gift company in Nigeria. I don't want to disclose the name now. So it's been a very busy day for me, and then we just have to show up regardless. Okay, you have to show up regardless. So if you are just joining for the first time, this is Zero to AI Confident with Adebayo Kareem, right? And this is going to be a 20-day series where I'm going to be showing live before your screen, Monday to Friday, all through the month of April. This is day 4. And today we are going to be building an application with AI live right here. I mean, not a pre-built app. We're going to be building the app right here. And this is why I need you to, pay close attention to what we're going to be doing tonight. Yes, I need you to pay close attention to what we're going to be doing tonight. Very important. Over the last 3 days, we've been talking about AI, we've been talking about tools, we've been talking about many things that you can do around AI. All right, we've been trying to implement things, and I've been teaching on frameworks, models, tools. But tonight is different. Tonight, I'm not just going to teach much, right? I'm going to build something with you on camera in real time and let you see what is actually possible, with AI in 2026. Now, this is what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm going to build a working AI app. It's basically an AI writing app from scratch, right in front of you without writing a single line of code. For the next 20 to 25 minutes, you will see me build, with it, and then we can build, along. All right. So without further ado, I'm just going to share my screen. Screen, kindly let me, if you can see my screen, please let me know. Give me a moment while I also put the link on Facebook and our community platform, our community, forgive that, so that the people can join from there. All right. Okay. So here's what we are doing tonight. I already told you that we are building an app, and then I don't want to delay you. So I will just get straight into what we have to do for today. So just a moment while I put the live session on Instagram. I'm sorry, on Facebook rather, so that people can join. Just in case you're unable to see my screen, you can just go to the YouTube link. I'm going to paste that in this chat box. in the comment section, and also I'm going to post it in the on my Facebook. Yeah, that's the YouTube link. Just in case I'm not able to, share screen right on Facebook. All right. So before I move ahead, I'd like to just tell you a little bit of what vibe coding is, right? I know many of you have heard of vibe coding. You've heard people say it is very possible to build application with AI, and that's not a lie. It's very possible. Although there are some, communication around the fact that AI app is not reliable, is not this, is not that. That's not even the goal now. I am not disputing the fact that there are AI apps or there are applications or web pages that only developers can write code for, build or generate code. They can handle that. But I can tell you in 2026 that most of the things that even developers are not conscious of is very possible in 2026. But the challenge is that many of them are not aware that this thing is possible. My goal for doing this video. That's one of the goals I have when I was setting up this 20 days. In when I was setting it up, it's very possible to build a person. I build a website. I build app. Possible. So what I'm teaching you tonight, I'm not just teaching you in theories. I'm teaching you what is practical, right? Now, for the entire week, these are the things we're covering in the screenshot so that I don't take all of your time. Then, of course, we can also take the screenshot just to know a bit about me. In case you're just watching for the first time, my name is Adebayo Kareem. I'm a brand strategist, and a consultant. I am an IBM trained AI implementation professional. I was trained, of course, by IBM. And then for 5 years, I've worked with startups and SMEs to build clarity through brand strategy and identity. But as the market move into the AI era, I understand the fact that strong brand, require more than just logo. It requires intelligent system that operates with precision and integrity. So based on this, I'm now, an AI implementation professional. I build workflow, I build automation system for businesses, AI chatbots, and many things around AI solution. All right. And so what we are going to be talking about tonight is just an introduction to vibe coding. Yeah, an introduction to vibe coding, building an AI powered hub. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry about that. Thought I was sharing my screen. Okay, let me go back a bit. So of course, zero to AI, right? And then these are the things that we really want to, explore, tonight. All right. In the entire training, forgive that, right? And then we have, just myself. We don't need to know much of that. Then introduction to, vibe coding. Now, before I open the tool, let me explain what we are about to do. In the simplest form that I can give you, right? Because vibe coding is one of those phrases that people are starting to throw around without really explaining what it is. Now, for the entire history of computing, building softwares means writing code, right? You learn a programming language, you type instruction in that language, the computer run those instructions. If you made a mistake, you fix the code. This to take years to learn properly. And even building anything serious, can take weeks, right? But then a few years ago, good enough to read around 18 months ago, somebody had a small but important idea. I don't want to start saying the concept of vibe coding started 2025 when someone illustrated it. Okay, you don't need all of the story, so let's just get into the hub. So instead of using AI to help developers write code faster, what we use it is we use AI for is so that non developers, can quickly write, skip the entire code and then develop without writing a single line of code. Now, here's the thing: you mustn't have to know how to write code before you can build an AI powered system or app or website with AI, right? So far, you are able to, you are able to think, you can read and write in plain English. So the concept of vibe coding plainly is us you trying to the concept of vibe coding is us you trying to how will I say it now? Just building anything you want by just saying plain English that I'm saying right now. All right, that is vibe coding. You give the AI the vibe. The concept vibe is because you don't have to write code. That's why it's called vibe, because you don't have to write code. But people are looking at it from the standpoint of, because they call it vibe coding. It will break my. That's not it. The reason why it's called vibe coding is because you don't have to write code. Does that make sense? Now, let me be honest with you about limits, because nobody else, might tell you this part. Vibe coding is not magic. It does not build everything. It is good at building small to medium things, website, internet tools, simple, prototypes, right? Maybe it's not yet good at building complex enterprise software. Anything that needs to handle millions of users, or anything, with small bugs and all of those things. But tonight, we are going to build something, in the sweet spot. We're going to build a simple AI writing app, right? Basically, the idea I had when I was, brainstorming is that let's just build an app that helps people all of those things. And that's because I figured out still feels AI generated and people are stuck. They don't. That's the reason why we are doing this tonight. All right. And the app we're going to be using tonight is Lovable. We're using Lovable, and then we are using AI Studio. Now, before I open Lovable or before I open Google AI Studio, I want to show you something that most people will not teach you when it comes to the idea of vibe coding, right? And this is the move that separates people who build something useful from people who waste their time now. And sometimes people waste credits, they don't know. And then, if you have been following this thing from day one, we got to a point where we say, using AI, do not start with the tool, start with the problem. All right, start with the problem. And here's what I mean: if you don't identify the problem that we've said in the last 3 days, it becomes difficult for you to even know what exactly to tackle. It becomes difficult for you to know the best AI tool that you can use. All right. And when people don't think of what they want to do, when they don't go through what I want to say now, the results usually feel disappointing because they did not actually think through what they wanted. So the vibe coding tool build exactly what you asked for, which means if you ask for something, you get something vague. It's garbage in, garbage out. This is a true, no, this is true for AI in general, not just vibe coding now. And then when it comes to vibe coding, it is double true. So what we are going to be doing tonight is that we are going to let's use Google AI Studio, and let me share this tab. Now, this is Google AI Studio. In case you are not seeing it on Facebook, sorry for the limitation. You can literally go on YouTube to check that out right now. Now, this is Google AI Studio. Whenever I want to build,
All right, so we are live again. We are live again. I really am sorry for the break. This is internet. We are going to get better. All right. So let me just do a recap of where we're coming from. let me do a recap of where we're coming from. So I started by telling you that do not start building an AI application without first brainstorming with AI. I'm not so sure what is happening right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I will have to end this call and then probably make it a pre-recorded call. Yeah. Well, thanks so much for joining tonight. Forgive the limitations, and this is going to get better. We're going to do a rebroadcast of this live video by tomorrow, which is the day 5. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You can catch up on the previous days, that is day 1, day 2, and then I'm going to see you tomorrow. Sure, have a